This is Karanjkol, a quiet village in Mahad. It serves as the starting line for Rohan Shigvan's story. His life changed during his 10th grade year. The sudden loss of his father created an immediate and devastating void in his household, shifting his focus from childhood to survival. To keep his education going, Rohan worked menial jobs while attending the local ZP school. He continued this balancing act through college, eventually earning a BCom degree at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar College while still working to support his family. The sheer necessity of filling his father's absence turned a personal tragedy into the fuel for Rohan's ambition. There was a specific target for all that energy. Before he passed, Rohan's father had one unfulfilled wish. He wanted at least one of his sons to serve in the Indian Army. Rohan took this dying wish and turned it into his own personal mandate, carrying the weight of his family's legacy by himself. His daily reality shifted. He was no longer just a commerce student. He became a dedicated military aspirant, starting a grueling physical conditioning regimen alongside his studies and his work. Pursuing a goal as a tribute to a lost parent creates a different kind of resilience, one where quitting feels like a betrayal of the legacy itself. This is the physical reality of Indian Army preparation. Rohan had to find the energy for this level of training while still managing the jobs and classes that kept his life afloat. Despite that effort, his first attempt ended in rejection. He was not selected. Rejection at this stage brings a specific kind of guilt. When the goal is a tribute to someone else, failure feels like failing them too. But Rohan used that guilt as data. He analyzed his shortcomings and tightened his training methods for the next cycle. In high-stakes environments, initial failure separates those who merely want the title from those who are driven by a deeper purpose. Just as he regained his momentum, an act of nature changed the rules. The global pandemic brought societal functions to a total halt. For recruits, the impact was mathematical. The government froze all military recruitment processes indefinitely. This created a ticking clock. The Indian Army's strict age limit requires recruits to be between 17 and 21. Suddenly, time became the enemy. As months of lockdown turned into years, Rohan and thousands of recruits watched themselves aging out of their eligibility window. The breakthrough finally came in 2022. As recruitment reopened, Rohan moved immediately to secure his spot before his window closed forever. Pushing through physical pain is standard training. Surviving years of uncontrollable stagnation requires a different level of mental endurance. In 2022, the cycle finally turned. Rohan navigated the selection process successfully, moving past the years of delay and the prior rejections. He was officially a soldier. The years-long promise he made to his father was finally kept. After surviving years of personal deprivation and systemic delays, how does a person choose to use their new success? Rohan's first act as a soldier was to donate his entire first paycheck directly to local social work. He proved that the purpose of his victory wasn't just to wear the uniform, but to use his position to help those still struggling. That commitment continues today. Even on his scheduled holiday leave, Rohan's routine includes visiting hospitals to donate blood. For those currently between 17 and 21 who are struggling with their own rejections or delays, Rohan's message is clear. He firmly believes those trials are survivable if you anchor your training to a purpose larger than yourself. Rohan Shigvan's story suggests that a soldier's duty finds its greatest expression in the quiet, repeat sacrifices made to uplift the community back home.